Y'all know what it is already, right? It's your boy Quest, and this is your marriage moment. Let's go. What up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of Marriage Momentz. It's your boy Quest, man. Yeah, man, big shots out to, for real, my man D, who's behind the cameras right now, doing what he does best. You know what I'm saying? Chief man on top of Phenom Digital, and who makes the Marriage Momentz look the way that they do every week. I also want to, for real, man, just share my heart with you guys today. I'm feeling a little, not discouraged, but not too happy as well. Now for the marriages, and I'll tell you why. Now for the marriages who are doing well and you just need maintenance from time to time, man, let me tell you something. Shots out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Continue to get that maintenance and continue to make sure that your marriage and your relationship is flowing efficiently and moving the way that you want it to move. Why? Because it means so much, not just to you, but to your community and everybody who is watching unbeknownst to you. And I'm sad because there are a number of different relationships, like for real, that are just moving in a unhealthy direction. It would be okay for me to talk about the good stuff, but y'all know what I say about that, right? The good stuff is good and it really doesn't need any help or any adjusting. Why? Because it's good. You enjoy it. But I constantly bring up the challenging moments or the difficult moments. Why? Because those are the areas in which we need work, right? I realize that now the divorce rate has moved from 50 to 53% here in the United States. What is the number one cause? Communication. And I believe that a lot of the times when we're communicating, because we're moving on a program, so to speak, right? Any situation that comes our way that has looked like any other situation previous before that we've experienced that has not been the best situation, even the ones that look exactly the same, just because they look exactly the same, don't necessarily mean that they're going to turn out the same. What am I saying? I'm saying that we need to turn the program off that allows us to respond the same way to this situation just because it looks like the other situation. I'm calling for us to be aware of who we are and what we're doing. So I got 3 questions that I want you to ask yourself anytime you are in a difficult situation, right? Who am I? What is my role? And what is this situation or this conversation requiring from me? I'm gonna say it one more time. Who am I? What is my role? And what is this situation requiring from me, right? Now, I know sometimes we get angry and we get, like for real, bent out of shape sometimes, but that still is no reason for us to black out or lose control. Because when you black out or you lose control, you don't have the presence of mind to properly handle the situation that's before you, right? Now, there are some of you who get into a disagreement. You already feel yourself winding up. You already feel yourself getting to the point of 10 and you do nothing to stop yourself, right? But you move. I'm talking about you put the pedal down to the metal and you know you at 10 and now you turn yourself right up to 50. Yep. Let me say something to you. I don't mean to be disrespectful and I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you are emotionally unstable in those situations. It is what it is. And I'm not saying that from a place of, well, I'm better than you. I have been the one who has turned up to 10 and gone up to 50 sometimes. Matter of fact, in recent situations. But what I've learned is that I am not at my best when I turn up to 10 or turn up or put the pedal to the metal and go past that. You understand what I'm saying? What am I saying? I'm saying if you are not going to have a conversation the right way, don't have it at all. Yeah, I'm gonna say that one more time. If you're not going to have a conversation the right way, then don't have it at all. And I'm not saying sweep it under the rug, because I'm not an advocate for sweeping things under the rug, because unresolved issues remanifest themselves in different ways, right? I would rather deal with the issue and be over and done with it and move on to the next thing, right? The more emotional the conversation, the more tools you will need. Or I'm gonna say it one more time. The more emotional the conversation, the more tools you will need. Why? Because any conversation that we have that's difficult, we don't want to revisit a difficult conversation over and over and over again. I know many of you are probably asking yourself, how is it that we keep having this conversation? How is it that I keep responding to this same conversation the same way over and over again? And here's the funny thing about it. If you're doing it over and over again, and you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, well, you already know that you're operating in insanity. Do me a favor, stop. Stop doing that thing because it doesn't work, right? And if you need help, get help. Get yourself a therapist. Get yourself a marriage coach if you need to, right? Yours truly if you need help. But seriously, if you need help, get help. Here's the funny thing. Communication issues and the lack of the ability to communicate to one another is tearing marriages apart in this country. 53%. 53%. So do me a favor, guys. Let's learn to be aware of who we are. Let's learn to properly navigate through difficult conversation. And here's the thing. If you feel yourself getting to a place where your emotions are rising, your voice is going up, do me a favor, catch yourself and stop. If you need to take a breather to calm yourself down, do that. Nothing, and I mean nothing, gets accomplished in marriage without proper communication. And here's another thing. Nothing, and I mean nothing, gets accomplished in marriage when you turn up to 10. Oh, come on, y'all. Y'all already know what I say about this thing. From shaky to good, from good to great. Ultimately, what we want is phenomenal marriages. But guess what? Phenomenal marriages don't just happen. They take work. So let's do that work. If you feel yourself turning up, stop yourself. Calm yourself down, right? And let's properly navigate through this relationship. Your spouse will thank you for it, that you took the time to be able to work with them through the difficulty. Come on, y'all. Let's make the rest of our marriage the best of our marriage. What up, y'all? It's your boy Quest, man. Listen, I am a firm believer in marriages winning. That's right, including yours. So if you know somebody that might be able to use this information, or you might be able to use this information, subscribe, comment in the section below, like, and like I said, share with someone else. All right? If you want to reach me on social media, my Instagram link is over to the left. All right? Peace.